Hello, everyone. It is me, Samuel, here with the Samuel Brock Flynn Show, show host of the Samuel Brock Flynn Show here. Um, this topic is going to be what jobs should be focused on. Well, they should be more focused on that you do a great job, that you do great in that customer service. This is the you in general. So um, you know, But, this is what jobs should really be focused on is if you're a great person, good people, you know, honest, don't steal, and that sort of thing. And they should be focused on, is he doing things or is he just staring at the walls, that kind of thing. Um, and that's what I think jobs should really be more focused on. Anymore, it's about politics and just like who can we lay off because they're doing this or doing that, and playing politics with your job and career. I don't believe that that's right. Um, Personally, I think somebody that I used to know um, went out and you know um I don't know if he got depressed or I know they got depressed, but I don't know what the whole entire details were. I don't need to know. I've that's the part that has a lot of people questioning even today's day and age. um, you know um, some people don't understand that can cause deep depression by getting rid of people, that type of thing, and turning people away. And you go into these jobs and such, and you have a majority of employers turning people away because they've got a high IQ or they are a threat to society some way or another, by having college certificates or something behind them, I wouldn't turn those people away if they have any college to them at all, because there's a lot of people that are in college and have certificates, but they have no job in their field because they're having a hard time getting it. So I would not turn those people away. I would not, um, I would not, down those people or anything like that. I would be gracious having those people on your team at a job or place. Especially if they have any kind of publicity or anything like that behind them, possibly, I would really keep those people on. Just like last night at my job, personally, personal story here. I got recognized from some people from Atlanta, actually, so which does not surprise me considering I've been on YouTube TV. I've been on a lot of Donald James Parker's movies as an extra for a longest time, and then I acted as the role Bobby in the movie Love Waits 2015. That's been many years ago. But a lot of people thought I was nuts or some kind of cracker of some sort. Because I had said something about acting a long time ago and been on television. People thought I was legit nuts and thought I, wanted to shoot down my credibility at the time. And I really didn't like that. So that's why I gave Nashville Voyager all the information they needed to fall back on. I had email communication, proof that I was part of it, even photos and such. Um, it's just wrong that people do that these day and age, shoot down somebody's credibility because you know what the excuse is? Because I can, and just because you can do stuff, I wouldn't do it because that's just, wrong, 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 wrong. And it's not Christ-like either. So if you're a Christian and trying to shoot somebody's credibility because you can, that's just wrong. That's not even Christ-like to me. So I wanted to let y'all know how I feel about that. So, just very wrong, and, it's just very, very hypocritical, and so, anyways, my thing is, grow up, instead of doing that to people. I have a life, so I'm dating somebody right now, so I have a life. You got that? So, anyways, I wanted to come on my podcast and realize that, hey, jobs should be more focused on, how that person's doing. Yes, of course, that's another thing. Job performance, whatever, and how they're doing. If they're good people or not good people, not good people meaning somebody that likes to steal, run customers off, accuse them of stealing, and have no evidence or proof to back them up. That's kind of not good people there. So, but we're talking about here is a whole different level. If you're doing awesome in customer service, which doesn't surprise me because I've had customer service certificates from previous jobs. So, in the past, and that doesn't surprise me. I also went to college for customer service, so that's another thing that a lot of people don't know. So I know how to go about that and how to be with people. And one of the things that I do is listen, empathize with and show sympathy to my customers and be nice to them and courteous and show them where that product is. That's the best thing you can do is just show them instead of being rude and hateful. Is that and listening to what your customers do. Now you can always say, well, if it's something that you can't change on a corporate level, or if it's something you can't do anything about, just say, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it. That is a corporate thing, blah, 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 So that's the best thing to really say, and because you don't run the whole show exactly when you're in a corporation. It's the corporation itself that runs the show. So, and you can also provide feedback at a corporation's office if you want to really press the issue. That would be the best idea. And if you want to, all my customers that know me, you can go and call these corporations yourselves and tell them how I am doing, if you do not mind. That would be the best thing to do at this point. And that's what I would very, very much actually rather you do, is tell them how I'm doing and, send your feedback, through the corporation's hotline that they have set up out here. All you have to do is look it up on Google, or the place I'm working at on Google, and find the corporate office, and there you go. That's all you have to do. So, but I wanted to let you guys know, I am the videographer for productsbypatriots.com. So go look up that, or thepatriotlift.com. So I'll let you guys go check that out. So, and that's the best way to get a hold of people there at the company headquarters. Also, check this. Check my website out as well, sbfshow-shop.fourthwall.com. I have some real interesting pieces there and designs. Um, also, and check out my social media.
Come help Samuel with some love and support by going to the GoFundMe link at the bottom of the screen.
Thank you everybody for listening to my podcast. You guys have a great day, and let's make society a very good place to be in and a very good place to be at today's day and age. Less depression, more people getting somewhere. Let's try to turn that around and not cause depression to get worse and worse and worse by the minute. Let's do something about depression. Let's try to help those people that need help. Let's try to do something. I mean, let's try to build people up and encourage them instead of discourage them. Let's do that. Let's build people up. Let's make them managers. Let's make them corporate managers. Let's make them whatever. Let's not just break them down and cause them to be depressed and go on and cause them to snap and go on a rage of some sort. Let's encourage them. Let's get them going somewhere in a company or anything. That's the best thing you can do as managers, is helping your team versus hurting your team. You're hurting your team and you cause people go to depression and these weird cycles. They go on a depression raid. Let's help those people that, I personally lost a friend due to depression. I've personally lost a family member due to depression. So let's not go there, okay? Let's not cause these people to do this type of stuff. Let's provide a help. Let's build these people's confidence up. Let's try to see if we can get them to somewhere in that company that's even higher up. Let's try to move them up the ladder instead of backsliding. Okay, let's do that. I appreciate you guys, but please listen to what I'm saying. It'll be for your better benefit here. So you guys have a great night and a great day. Thank you.